Part of what makes Trinity Oaks unique is that we're teaching to the head and the heart. And we want to see that faith and learning woven together to make this fabric that then leads them throughout life and gives them a foundation and a lens through which to deal with any issue that comes along in life. I love what I do. I love coming to school every day. I get so energized by the kids. I love standing at the front door every day and greeting them by name. I just find that energizing.
There are so many things that I love about TOCA, my friends here, the teachers and their impacts on my life, really the overall atmosphere.
What's different is what you're allowed to talk about and what you're encouraged to talk about, and the relationships that you can develop with your peers and with your teachers, and that you have adults that actively are seeking your spiritual well-being.
I like the teachers at TOCA because they really share a connection with each of the students. You can tell that they love them very much.
I love to watch them grow and develop. I love to help them become academically proficient. This school is known for great academics. Our students score in the 90th percentile in standardized test scores, but it's much, much more than that, because I love to help and model for them being a servant leader and seeing them grow in their leadership skills, because we know that these students have the potential to become the leaders for the next generation.
The teachers and the students here are authentic, real. They let you tell them what's bothering you. They encourage you to tell them so they can help you out, and you don't feel ashamed after. They really help you go through that.
My family has 2 kids who are at TOCA. We really, really love it here. There is an experience that happens at the end of every year, and it's called a blessing ceremony. And when we do these blessing ceremonies at the end of the year, every single student receives a highly personalized blessing from their teacher who's been watching their characteristics all year. And it is an incredible thing to see and experience. You see these teachers who've been watching these kids, and they speak truth and with conviction and challenge and invitation to call the best out of these kids. And you see the kids come alive in ways as they hear this encouragement. And I feel like that's what TOCA does so well. It's not just that moment at the end of the year, it's what it does all year. It's what it does as an organization for our kids. It's calling out the best in this next generation, and that gives me hope.
The TOCA High School is unique because of the unity among each student and how we're all like a family. And there's many opportunities for us to become like that. And like when a new person comes, we're really welcoming. TOCA High School is really welcoming, and like within a week or a day, they just feel part of the family.
I was homeschooled up until 8th grade, and coming into what felt for me like a public school was kind of scary. Lots of people. I just wasn't used to that, but as I got into it, it was just amazing to me because I had a great class and great teachers that came alongside me like, hey, you're new, hey. And they just loved on me, and that was just amazing for me.
Life is a journey, and it's been exciting to be part of and willing to go where God has led us. It's been fascinating to watch as He's led and directed us into ministries and experiences like being here at Trinity Oaks and allowing me to be part of His plan.
Us as high schoolers get to interact with younger kids, hang out with them, kind of help teach, and that's one of the things that has really been impactful for me.
Here we get to hang out with other kids, and I like to actually hang out with other kids, play games with them, and I like to beat them all the time.
I like being an influence to the younger kids, and it gives us more confidence in what we do. And if we like pass them in the hall, then we just say hello, and we have the connection with them.
There is so much pressure on kids today, and it is so freeing and important to be able to escape that, because that is not what will last forever. There is a huge relief when you're allowed to express the reality of your fallen nature, the reality of your incapacity to make it on your own, and your complete and utter dependence on God. And that is what sets TOCA apart from anywhere else.
I think sometimes in our culture we can segment out things. We can feel like, okay, well, faith is a particular aspect of my life. Maybe it's, at church, or that's not necessarily school. It's not necessarily what I do with my friends or other family members. But what TOCA is so great at is helping to take and synergize our faith with every aspect of our lives, and that's what I want my kids to have. I want them not to just be part-time in their faith. I want them to be full-time.
Our families are just wonderful to work with. They're a very caring community. We see that in how they care for one another, how they care for the teachers, how they care for the school.
I love this place and I want to do whatever it takes to continue to be a part of this place.
I'm really excited about Trinity Oaks and its future. We've seen phenomenal growth over the last couple of years, and it just allows us to partner with more parents, to work with their children so we can equip them with wisdom and knowledge. And it's exciting to see where God's going to take the school in the future that He has for us.
My name's Heather Modica, and I have the blessing and the privilege of teaching at the best school in the world.